All right, guys, doing a video today on the Tuya Big Belly. Not a new knife, a lot of videos on this already. I got it in a pass run group from Kevin over at Lefty DC. Sent this with a bunch of those Liam Ma knives. I did an unboxing of this knife a couple weeks ago. And I've been telling Kevin, sorry, bro, because I've been so busy trying to get this review done, trying to get any review done lately. It's just starting a new position at work, so things have been a little crazy recently. So let's talk about the Big Belly, though. This is one I was excited to check out. Wanted to buy one when it first came out and didn't. They still are available. I'm looking at the Tuya website right now. They're $279 on the website. So they're still available. White Mountain Knives is sold out. I checked his site first, but they are sold out currently. So the Big Belly is designed by Michael Galovic. It is a integral carbon fiber handle, which is really unique. You don't see too many integral carbon fiber handles. You see integral titanium, but not carbon fiber. It does have an M390 blade. It is a access lock, essentially. I don't know what they call theirs. They don't call it anything that I can see. I'm not sure. Every company that has duplicated the access lock since the patent expired kind of usually has a unique name. Like Hogue's is the Able lock. There's a few different options out there for that. So, but it works really nicely. It's a really well done access style lock. So. It is dual thumb stud here. You can see your blade length is 3.14 inches, overall 7.59, excuse me. And it weighs about 3.4 ounces, so it's pretty light. Like I said, one piece construction carbon fiber. You have a titanium pocket clip. I think these are aluminum bolsters for the access lock. And there is no liners for the access lock either. Obviously, because it's a integral, there would be no liners, but that kind of goes without saying. So, yeah, that's the basic specs on the knife. Let's do some size comparisons. This is the knife I've been carrying quite a bit lately, the Bug Out in M390, the aluminum scales. I think it's my favorite version of the Bug Out I've tried. Really dig it. It's essentially the same size as the Bug Out, right? It's nearly identical in size. The other one, well, there's the 8020.5. It's a similar sized knife, maybe a titch longer in the handle. And how about the Field Duty EDC? Pretty similar in size, so very similar size to those knives. Let's do a knife that's bigger, just for the sake of it. Let's do the Sebenza 31. Large Sebenza 31. So, see, it's more like a medium size. Maybe not on the small side. I wouldn't say it's small, more medium. So, yeah, good size knife, right in my wheelhouse, which is why I was interested in it. Put the book out of the way. Back in the pocket where it goes. It's just my go around the house carry. So I've been carrying this a lot actually over the last few weeks and using it quite a bit. So this was a limited run of 220. So they always haven't sold out. And I think, yeah, there's your, man, it's not going to have a hard time. It's going to have a hard time focusing, isn't it? That's your number and your steel, but you can't really see that on camera. If I remember right, this one had like 20 something, or maybe 8. What is that? Focus. Really low serial number there. You can see the serial number and the M390 still there. So nice little touch there. So I was able to use this and for quite a bit, and I'm going to roll in some footage, doing some cutting with it, mostly cardboard, some other stuff though, and did really well. Flat grind on that, really, there they are. I want to say it's really pretty decently thin behind the edge if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's about 18 thousandths. So not crazy thin behind the edge, but it is pretty thin behind the edge. It looks like to me, maybe it's just the grind lines. It just looks like it's been like almost like a regrind, right? Like if you looked at this mini Adonis that I have a regrind on, and you look at that and you think, oh, very similar grind lines, right? Like you think maybe it's got a regrind. It doesn't. This knife is significantly thinner on the edge. So, but let's go ahead and roll in that footage, and we'll kind of wrap it up. So let's see how the big bell eats up cardboard. I feel like it's gonna eat it for breakfast. Oh yeah, some pretty thick stuff too, guys. Out of this. Just gotta edit more out, bro. So guys, I did like this knife. It didn't wow me as much as I thought it would. It's comfortable in the hand, feels good. It's got good ergos. You know, even any use I was doing, it was just, it felt good. I almost feel like it needs a choil. Like, it has this little thumb wrap with no jimping. I love the little jimping right there, and then a little bit of a choil here. so you could kind of choke up if you wanted to. It's not a very big knife, so it's not necessarily necessary, but kind of would like to see that a little bit. It does have a bit. Yeah, pretty easy to sharpen, I would imagine, too. Comes all the way back, and you've got that ricasso there, so you should be fine to sharpen that. So it should be no big deal. But, I liked it. I think it's innovative when, being that it's an all-integral carbon fiber handle. Didn't love the pocket clip, really. I like how it's inset, like it's, attached from inside. But there's, no getting to that, right? Well, you have one screw here, actually, that must be where the pocket clip connects to, I'm guessing, because that's the only reason why there'd be a screw there. So you actually can remove it. I was sitting there wondering, how can you remove that? Well, one screw right there. Overall, though, pretty well done, pretty well made. It's a good, it's kind of reminds me of a Hogue Ritter grip from back in the day. And then not the Hogue Ritter grip, the Benchmade Ritter grip, and then the Hogue one is the current model with Doug Ritter. It has a very Doug Ritter-esque blade shape to it, so but a little bit more dressy with the carbon fiber scales. So $280, reasonable for what you get. Like I said, I thought I'd love it, and I liked it, but it didn't really wow me for whatever reason. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with the knife. Sometimes that's just personal preference, right? There's nothing wrong with the knife. It's pretty flawless. It didn't come to me super sharp, and I've been meaning to sharpen it, but I haven't had any time. So Lefty, I saw you got an angled sharpening system on Instagram, so you're gonna have to sharpen this one. And $390 is no big deal though, so don't worry about it. But yeah, overall, guys, pretty good knife. Just doesn't wow me, It was good to use, and I don't know. I found myself reaching for other knives. That's all I'll say. That's the best way I can explain it. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.